Hi, Karen. So, can you tell us what happened? We did that amazing healing with you, which we worked on the endometriosis, the polycystic ovaries, and your depression. Actually, I was working on 10 other people simultaneously, and that was a surprise to work on them. And in the middle of the healing, you let out a bit of a wow. And would you like to explain to everybody what's happened since then? Has it all maintained? Because it was such a profound healing for me. I wasn't sure that it would necessarily hold or what would happen, or it was really extreme. It was better than I thought it would be, and I've never had an experience quite like that. It was sort of showing where we're going. So tell us about your experience, please, Karen. What happened your end?
Um, it was really just quite profound, really, because I've actually been suffering with endometriosis for about um,
Since your
20,
teens? Yeah.
20 yeah, since I was about 15. And it's a very long time, for about 25 years now. And I've had over 20 surgeries for it. So it's been really quite horrific. Literally, they've said they can't operate on it anymore. It's been so horrific, and I've been on so many medications, and it's just, I've just literally ended up a lot of the time bedridden, and I've lost so many jobs because of it. And it's caused so much depression and anxiety and everything else. And yeah, it's just been
So what happened? So what happened in the healing, and what happened since?
literally I honestly, I've got to be honest and say I didn't think much would happen, but I just sort of gave myself over and just thought about the trauma that I'd experienced when I was young. Um, and literally, I just went absolutely red hot all over. And it was almost like something was being pulled out of me. Like, or the only way I can describe it is like there was some sort of snake being pulled out of my throat. Um, it was the most bizarre feeling I've ever had. And at one point, I sort of heard Antonia sort of do this massive gasp. She sort of went like that, and it was like it stopped pulling. And then when she carried on, sort of doing the meditation she does, it's like did one last sort of tug, and then the whole of like my stomach and the area where I get all the pain and like severe pain just went completely like red hot, and almost like I'd had this massive shot of morphine. And that was when I literally just sort of burst out crying and just sort of went, that was when I went, oh wow. Because literally it was like all the pain had just gone. And that was when you said to me,
What
what
the
just
hell's going on?
happened? And that evening, because literally I've not slept properly for years because of everything going on. That evening, I just slept for the first time in I don't know how long. It was just unbelievable. Um, and I've actually gone back to work now.
It was about 2 months ago, and how's your pain levels
Yeah.
been since then?
Um, they've just literally been so good. Um, I just I've started going walking. I've gone back to work. Um, and people at work have just been like turning around going, what the heck's going on? Because I'm just literally belly laughing and cackling, and they just can't believe that. They're like, the old Karen is back, because, and it's so nice to have me back, because, normally I am quite a fun sort of jovial person, but I haven't had that person for a while because
So you think also that the from yeah what you told me before, you think that in that blast working on those other 10 people simultaneously, we managed to clear your endometriosis, your polycystic ovaries, and your depression all in one blast simultaneously, right?
My
And your pain
depression
has been
was
pretty much
so
non-existent.
severe. I literally was just literally. I mean, I, it's hard to talk about it, but I just literally had enough. I didn't want to be here anymore. I was that bad, and it's gone. I feel so happy. It's unbelievable. I mean, Antonia's amazing what she does. And I want to tell everybody what she's done. Really do.
That's really beautiful. So yeah, so what were your normal pain levels out of 10 prior to the healing?
Um, with, I mean, even with the medication, they were sort of. If I didn't have the medication, I'd end up in A&E.
Wow.
So, um, and I've managed to come off some of the medication. So
Wow. And your pain levels are now, what are they now?
they're just really good. They're really good now.
Is it gone?
Pretty much, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Amazing. I think it's still moving around. We've done some other healing.
Yeah.
Karen's had multiple illnesses, and there's still a couple more. So there's something else we're going to be doing at the end of class as well for her, because then you can see what level eight's really about. We'll do that towards the end of the day. But she's had multiple illnesses, so we've had to do a couple more sessions to work on a couple of other things. But we've done now. It looks like there's one I haven't worked on, which is towards the end of the day. But we've now, I think, cleared fully 4 out of 5, and one of them we haven't looked at yet. So that's pretty profound. Cool. All right. Thank you very much, Karen. I'm going to turn the video off. Okay. Stop.